For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, and it's like eternal in the heavens. You know, so going back to the point what I was talking about in the previous video, you know what I'm saying, to where see if we, you know, us being in this truth, you know, you have brothers that pass away in this truth, you know, their earthly tabernacle dissolved, right? They gonna be first risen up, you know, and they glorify Yahweh Shem outside. Their mission is accomplished, man. You know? I'm saying it was brought on earth. They heard this truth. They served Yahweh Shem outside. It was time for them to go. Now they have a crown, as well as their names are found written in the book of life, man. But as well as, okay, the flip side, a regular Jake Israelite that doesn't know this truth, and boom, it came to a point in time in his life that he came across his truth and heard this word. You know what I'm saying? He came across the prophets. He was listening, and what did he do? He scoffed. You know, he ignored this truth and kept it pushing, kept it moving. Boom! At a certain point, this man, his earthly tabernacle dissolved. You know, now he passing. You know, now he got sent back to the spiritual world. He's naked, man. He has no covering, man. Now the judgment that's written, you see, now it's destined for you to be fucking suffering, man. You know, now it's destined for you to suffer. You know what I'm saying? The second death, man. You know, you'll be brought back to suffer these missiles, man. Because now you have no covering of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai is your only way out, man. That's the whole point of what I'm saying, you know, I'm trying to say, man. You know, because we gotta, you know what I'm saying? This is why, you know, through spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, brothers, you know, and sisters that are in this truth, you know, our mindset and our goal is for Lord willing to be found, you know, those to be granted mercy from Yahweh Shem outside, you know, and have that covering from the judgment which the Lord is going to bring forth, man. You know, and I'll get that. Just lucky. John chapter 3, verse 36. He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life. Sorry, verse 34. For he whom the Most High hath sent, speaketh the words of the Most High. For the Most High giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. The Father loveth the Son, and hath given all things into his hand. He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of the Most High abideth on him, man. You know? So you're not going to be risen up to receive eternal glory. You're going to be risen up to receive damnation. You know? And the Lord's still going to give you, you know what I'm saying, give you the kingdom, though, but you're going to be ashamed in the kingdom, man. It's Daniel's 12. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Son be risen up to everlasting glory, Son to shame and everlasting contempt. This is Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12. Verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, with standards for the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. You know? Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, man. You know? So when those missiles about to drop, about to, touch down upon Babylon the Great, and Yahweh Shai is appearing in the heavens with the angels, with the innumerable thousands upon thousands of legions in the heavens of chariots, angels and powers, and Michael the archangel with them, beaming up the election, instantly transliterating the bodies of the elect. You know what I'm saying? And those, I'm saying those that was, those that was in the graves, that died in Yahweh Shai, that, they're risen back up, and they're being beamed up, and also transliterated, also translated, into a new body, extraterrestrial slash celestial, new body, man, a celestial slash terrestrial body. At the same time, you're gonna see, Jakes that was, that was, in the grave, that didn't die in Yahweh Shai, that just died like a regular ass nigga. You gonna wake up, as well as those, that received that MOTB also. You're gonna wake up from the grave to receive this nuclear fire, man, this judgment, man. Now going back to it's like, to 1 Corinthians chapter 5. It's like in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 2. For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. If so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked. Yeah, man. Every day we gotta, bear our cross, serving Yahweh Bashim outside, enduring, groaning, serving Yahweh Bashim outside. I'm saying, our hope is that the Lord come back soon. Our hope is that the Lord, he sent forth his son and shorten these times, and and deliver us, man. Deliver us from this judgment, man. Deliver us from this oppression and hell, and clothe us, and give us the reward, that we, so highly expect from him, with us serving, sacrificing unto him, man. Making our bodies a living sacrifice, putting on for this truth, for his name's sake in these last days, man. For us to see, the glory of what's written, man. To receive the reward that's written for those that stood so stiffly for his name's sake, man. and be clothed in the, with that new eternal, that new eternal body, man. You know, we're groaning, man. Verse 2, for in this we groan earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven, if so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked, man. You know, 'cause that's our goal, man. It's not to be found naked when all hell breaks the foot loose, man. No hedge, no protection, no nothing to show for to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? To be saved. Second Ezra chapter 9, man. You know, putting forth the works. You know, a lot of Jake is not putting forth no type of work, man. You know, in fact, I'm saying they're fucking scoffing against the work, putting no type of effort to prove that you want the Lord to save you, man. But what you doing for the Lord, man? You doing nothing. This is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, man. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? The flip side to that, for those that's rebellious, compared to those that that show forth their repentance and show forth the works to prove it, they're gonna be saved, man. And we just read in verse 7. You're gonna be, that same individual, he gonna escape by his works in the faith wherein that person have believed, man. And Jay can't just say he believe in the Lord, man. No, man, you gotta do the work, man. You come out here in the highways and byways, push the videos, be charitable to brothers, love your brethren, I'm saying you gotta apply the truth in your daily walk every day, to the best of your capability, man. All the way into the end, man. Either you fucking leave this earth, until you one with the pavement, you're 6 feet under, or until your house side come back, man. And that's the fight. That's where you're groaning. Verse 3, if so be that being clothed we shall not be found naked. Even though you're groaning, nonetheless, your hope is to not be found naked like the rest of the world, man. Not be caught out here with your pants down while all hell break the foot loose. When the shit hits the fan, people gonna be clueless, man. People gonna be clueless, man. Don't know what to do. No wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding, no nothing. You just gonna bow down and fucking cave in to fucking anything and whatever the fuck Esau tell you to do. Because you don't know how everything that's happening, you don't understand that that this is all prophecy. You don't understand that this is all written already, man. And the Most High was trying to show you the fucking blueprint of how you can be stable in these times, all the way up to your salvation. What'd you do? You rejected this knowledge, man. You rejected Yahweh Shemi outside, man. So what? Now you're gonna be found naked, man. Now you're found naked. You're a naked individual, man. No covering. So the Lord's gonna give you up to these judgments, man. Verse 4, for we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that hath wrought us for the self same thing is the Most High, who also have given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Yeah, man. You know, you know, it'd be beneficial to us, if we, just go back to the spiritual world, the Lord take us back, you know, and leave this earth, and leave this body. But, we understand, I'm saying that that a job has to be done here, man. We still gotta serve how by sitting outside. For those that don't know, man. For those that don't, that are new coming in, that are still learning. I'm saying, but it does come in our mind for us to be absent from this world and to be present with Yahweh Shem Yahshua. I'm saying, to be at peace from the hell that we're enduring, man. And the Lord, he look at our deeds, as a successful thing that we did for him. Wherefore we, it's like, verse 9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. Yeah. Verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of the Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that which he hath done, whether it be good or bad. Man. So the reasons why we endure, brothers in this truth, brothers and sisters in this truth, the reasons why we endure what we endure is to be accepted, in the end, to be accepted of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, and don't, suffer the judgments that's written for those, that, that rejected this truth, man. Because we understand and, and acknowledge Yahweh's sacrifice, the meaning of his sacrifice, man. Who we are, why, why we're in this predicament, how can we possibly be, be brought back, man? How can we be, brought back, to what, to what we were, before, and even greater this time. And it's gonna be through how? Through Yahweh's side, man. It's the whole purpose why he came down 2,000 years ago. And put on that sacrifice and what he did for us to be redeemed, man, back into the Most High, man. Redeemed, meaning brought back into the Most High, man. And we have an everlasting glory this time, man. Those, those that's found written in the book of life, man. But because, through his blood, through Yahweh Shah's blood, are we gonna be redeemed back, man? So, for the majority of our jakes, for the majority of Jake that rejected this truth, you're gonna have to be brought back either way, because the Lord still gonna give you the kingdom. So because of the blood of Yahweh Shai that you rejected, that's the only way for you to be brought back. The Lord's gonna require your own blood for you to be fucking brought back, man. And it's gonna be through gruesome judgments, man. Gruesome, terrible judgments, man. You're gonna, endure these missiles, man. We're fastly approaching that time, man. This is why prophecy is gonna still be at the forefront, man. This is why, because the Lord is gonna make it happen, man. His word did not go out void, man. Everything that's found written in this book is gonna take place, man. Isaiah 34:16. Everything that's found written, man, is gonna take place. I'm saying? This is Isaiah 34. Verse 16, seek ye out the book of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi outside and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall walk her mate, for my mouth hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.